Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need.
Hello and welcome to the campus of St. Augustine Prep. We are here at Chad Thomas Lavari Stadium as the Hermits take on Oakcrest. Fury starts off with a strike. Gets ahead in the count. Fury with his second start of the year. Got the start versus Pleasantville in the opening game. Didn't get the win, didn't go far enough. Not for lack of performance, but the Hermits were up a lot. Figured they'd save his arm, get a few more guys in there. So I believe the win was credited to elsewhere, but had a great start the other day versus Pleasantville as he gets a grounder to second. And one down. So Oakcrest's leadoff hitter was Julian Frank. Next up is Adrian Firpo, the shortstop. Winds and delivers. Strike one called. Ball a little inside. Counts 1-1. Got him swinging there, one in the dirt. Here he gets ahead in the count. Out in the right. It's under it, and that is out number 2. Ragsdale makes the play in right field.
Left fielder Andre Boyer.
So 2 down, Andrew Byer comes into the box for Oakcrest. Here he starts him with the ball low. Winds and delivers. Gets ahead to count 2 now. I mean, sorry, the 1-1. Roped into left. It's over the left fielder near his head. Off the wall. One hopped off the wall. Get it in to hold him to a double. And Oakcrest will have a runner on second, 2 out.
Designated hitter Gavin Healy.
And so Fury looked in control the first couple batters, but that was a pretty good hit there by Byer, the left fielder. Next up is Gavin Healy, designated hitter for Oakcrest. Gets ahead of the count with the swinging strike. Very talented sophomore. Can usually sit in the left-hander. Usually sit in the mid-80s, high 80s. Hermits expecting a lot out of him this year and in the future as the count goes to 1-1. Brother was actually the catcher on, well, what would have been last year's team and the team the year before that. Now the Naval Academy as Fury gets a grounder to short. Weingardner throws over to first, and Vanesco makes the scoop, and that will retire the side. After one, there is no runs, one hit, no errors, one man left, and the Hermits will come to bat in the bottom of the first.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody.
And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the first. As the Hermits come to bat, we have Jimmy Baltz on the mound for Oakcrest, senior right-hander, and leading off for the Hermits is second baseman Ryan Taylor. You know, one of the features of this year's team, you'll probably hear us say it a lot, is the speed. As they get that in there for strike. You're going to see these first few hitters, and Taylor and Sofran try and put the ball in play and make something work with their legs. The pitch comes in a little low, evens the count at 1-1. Two and one, ball high and inside. Again, Taylor, another in the long line of spectacular Hermit brothers in Hermit athletics. His brother is wrestling at the Naval Academy. Someone else, Fury's brother, is playing baseball there. Brother, former state place winner, as they even the count at 2-2. Baltz delivers. Well, outside, full count. When delivers, Taylor fouls it down the first baseline. Count remains 3-2. Taylor doing a good job getting along at bat in the first bat of the game. Give these guys a chance to see balls in person, probably for the first time. Hermits and Oakcrest probably haven't played in the last 5 years or so. Taylor fouls off another one, stays 3-2. Yeah, division realignments and everything has kind of brought these teams together this year, where in the past few they haven't been in the same division. So it's been quite a while since Oakcrest has been here. So this might be the first time a lot of these batters are facing Balts, unless of course they ran across them in the travel ball circuit. So Taylor already seen 7 pitches already. And Fury got out of the first inning in just 13, so Hermits doing a good job making balls work early. Taylor fouls off another one. Balls gets a sign, ready to deliver the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Taylor grounds it just past the mound. That's going to be a tough play for the shortstop, and he beats it out. It's an infield single for Taylor. Like I said, the Hermits got a lot of speed, and that's just about perfect. Just snuck it over the pitcher's mound. Shortstop would have had to make an incredible play in order to get there, and Taylor's able to beat out the throw to first, give the Hermits their leadoff man on. You know, it's early in the game. You never know how many runs it'll take to get the win. Wouldn't be surprised to see Sofran square here, try and lay one down, or maybe Taylor steal from first. Hit and run, bunt, steal, something. Expecting them to get Taylor moving in some fashion. Taylor starts to run, stumbles a little bit on the go, but he still beats it. Slides into second safely. Almost lost his footing as he was taken off. Sofran's ahead in the count, 1-0. Time's called. Sofran starts the bunt, pulls it back. Count goes to 2-0. Corners are in a little bit, maybe expecting the bunt. Up 2-0. I don't know if you'll see it on here anymore. Try and make ball at throw a strike. Bunts down, pops it foul. I'm saying this scenario, he's almost offering at it in the bunt just as much to get on first as to sacrifice Taylor over to third. We popped that one up. Luckily, it got out of play before the third baseman could get there. Count is now 2-1. little discussion over the correct count, but I think the Oakcrest bench was just confused that his friend pulled back that first bunt attempt, and it was ball. And ball steps off the mound, chases Taylor back. Neither of the short or second baseman really covering on that. Pass ball. Taylor will get the third. Almost sounded like it Sofran for a second, but actually they did reverse. It is 2-2 count, but almost sounded like it hit Sofran for a second, but it doesn't. Gets behind the catcher. Taylor's now at third. The 2-2 count again. And that's what the Hermit speed will do to you. Taylor, so Sofran fouls off the next pitch. Taylor's hit barely reached the, just past the pitcher's mound, and all of a sudden he's on third. So Hermits look to manufacture a lot of runs like that during this season. Counts 2-2. Sofran lines it into left. Taylor coming to score. Sofran holds it first. And he has an RBI single. The Hermits will take a 1-0 lead on the Sofran single. Sofran will be pinch ran for. I should say courtesy runner for, as he's the catcher. So Bryce Oliver will take his spot at first base. Still have no outs, runner on first. Hermits lead 1-0. Oliver takes his lead off first. Baltz gets a sign. Baltz throws over to first. Oliver back in plenty of time. Catches the outside corner, strike one. Oliver goes, throw into second, close play, and they got him. It was a great throw by Conley to nab Oliver at second. Close play. Just got him. Throw is any more errant, Oliver probably slides his hand in there, but that said, there is now one down. Count goes to 2-1. Ball low. Looked a little higher inside. Evens the count at 2-2. Baltz goes in the stretch, fires, Weingartner rips it right at the second baseman, right to Vega, and that's the second out of the inning. Good hard hit by Weingartner, just right at the second baseman. That'll bring up Brody McKenzie. Again, the hero of 2 games ago when he made a diving catch in the top of the 7th to keep the game tied at 4 versus Jackson Memorial, and then hit a walk-off single in the bottom of the 7th to give the Hermits the 5-4 win. We got 2 down, no one on. Hermits lead 1-0. And McKenzie grounds that foul. Maltz gets a sign. Fires in. Straight 2. It looked a little dicey earlier. Hermits scored 1 run, had a run on first, no outs. Their 3-4 hitters coming up, but Balt's doing a good job battling back. Got 2 outs. He's got McKenzie in an 0-2 count. Gets him to pop up. Looks like it's headed right at the second baseman. Mile high. Ooh, he drops it. McKenzie will be on first after the error. Hermits a little fortunate there. See if they can't take advantage of it.
First baseman Jackson Vanesco.
And I'll bring Vanesco up to the plate. And senior left-hander going to Bryant University. Going to Bryant for pitching, but got a good enough bat that he commands first base for the Hermits most games. Kenzie chased back to first with the pickoff attempt. Again, chasing McKenzie back. So the Hermits got a lot of speed spread all around the field. And Balt's keeping an eye on it, trying to make sure he doesn't give up that second stolen base of the inning. Hermits 1 for 1 stealing bases so far this inning. I mean 1 for 2, with an extra base given on a pass ball. It's a ball outside. Vanesco will get ahead in the count 1-0. Kenzie runs. Vanesco hits it into the hole vacated by the second baseman covering. McKenzie's coming all the way home. McKenzie will score to take a 2-0 lead.
Third baseman Jack Peacock.
Looks like they will score that one a hit for Vanesco, so he gets the RBI and a little odd defensive play there by Oakcrest. The hole was wide open on the right side as Vanesco's a left-handed pull hitter. Second baseman was covering on the stolen base. You figure at that point shortstop should be covering since you assume Vanesco was going to pull it. But the second baseman covered. First baseman was still pretty close to the bag. And he hit it basically right where the second baseman was. He couldn't recover in time to get back. So Vanesco gets the hit. Hermits get a 2-0 lead with 2 outs here in the first inning. We'll bring Jack Peacock to the plate, third baseman. And another one of these Hermit brothers come through the program. So Fran, who batted earlier, was his brother was on the state championship team a few years ago. So was Peacock's brother, now pitching at Notre Dame. Fires down to first after the ball. Try and catch it. Ooh, they do catch him leaning off the bag. I thought he got back, but I guess they fire down to first to catch him. Vanesco taking too big of a secondary lead, and that'll do it for the inning. So we will head to the top of the second. Hermits lead 2-0, and it's a little delayed, but we will send you to the first part of the pregame shows. We will have these broken up through a few innings as we go through, but this will be the pregame show for this weekend's baseball and lacrosse games.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful La Rosa Field on the campus of St. Augustine Prep. I'm Andreas La Rosa, alongside Ryan Marango and Vinny Paustina, and we bring you today's first edition of the Hermit Spring Pregame Live, brought to you by MMR Events. So as we kick things off here, Vinny, why don't you give us the rundown on some tennis?
So yeah, tennis this year we have our first match against Buna today. It's home at 3 o'clock. Their first two matches were rained out against Lower Cape May and Cedar Creek. And some things to watch out for is the first singles is Vincent Correa, second singles is Tanner Roth, and third singles is Vinny Palestina. And then the two doubles teams are Matt Adams and Cameron Campare, and Santino Cassell and Ian Papardella.
Expecting big things from you today, Vinny, as I do see you in that third single spot. Good luck to you and the team.
Good luck, Vinny. On the crew, we had two races this past weekend. The Lenape Spirits, the fifth, and the second Manny Flick / Horvat series in Pennsylvania. And then
we're back here in the top of the second. Will Grayson steps into the box to face Fury. Will Grayson swings at the first pitch, grounds it to Taylor at second. Taylor charges, fires, and one down here in the top of the second.
Second baseman Matt Vega.
Second baseman Matt Vega steps to the plate. Vega also first pitch swinging. Looks like Oakcrest coming out aggressive here. Again, Fury only had 13 pitches in that first inning, so he's throwing strikes. Oakcrest is trying to adjust. Vega able to check a swing, came close to coming around. They'll even the count at 1-1. Fury bounces one, bringing the count to 2-1. Counts 2-2. Yuri just misses on the outside, brings that count to 3-2. Fouls it off. Looks like it'll get out of play. Count stays at 3-2. Here winds, fires. A little high. Leadoff man is on. I'm sorry, not the leadoff. The second batter of the inning's on. Fury in the stretch. Fires a little high. So Fran thinks about firing back to first. We have Tyler Manzo at the plate for the Falcons. Vega got a decent lead off first. Leaning back with that lefty move. Fury fires in a strike. Fury misses a little inside. Count goes to 2-1. He chases Vega back again. He had a quick inning in the first. Only 13 pitches, already up to 24. Only one out here in the second. He fires, fouled off behind the plate. Counts at 2-2. Here chases him back again. He's not straying too far from the bag, but Hermits are making sure he doesn't get any ideas. Here he blows it right past him with a strikeout. Got 2 down here in the inning.
Catcher Dave Connolly.
Catcher Dave Connolly comes to the plate. As he takes strike one. Connolly had really 2 big defensive plays that inning to get the Hermits out of there. Threw out Oliver stealing second, and then threw behind Vanesco to get him at first. So Connolly seeing if he can't match that at the plate. Good pitch there by Fury. Painting the corners. Gets an 0-2 count. Great location by Fury on that last fastball. See what he does here in the count 0-2. Conley calls time. The 0-2 count. Barry fires. Conley rips it into center. And McKenzie's there. It's a well-hit ball, but McKenzie's able to track it down. As we head to the bottom of the second, we will rejoin the Hermits pregame show.
To you in that third single spot. Good luck to you and the team.
Good luck, Vinny. On a crew, we had two races this past weekend. The Lenape Spirits, the 5th, and the 2nd Manny Flick / Horvat Series in Pennsylvania. And then upcoming regattas include on April 24th the Garden State Championships at Cooper River in PA. That actually got canceled and now has been replaced with the Lake Lenape Sprints, which is our home lake, which will be interesting to see our guys out in there.
Speaking of crew, we're actually hoping that we will have the ability to broadcast the first crew game sometime soon. Stay tuned for that. And now, moving on to rugby. Rugby has a game on Sunday, April 25th against CBA at a 1 p.m. kickoff. This is the first game of the season. CBA is normally a pretty good team, so it's going to be a pretty tough match. And now we'll swing things over to you, Mango, for some lacrosse.
Yeah, lacrosse, after 2 scrimmages against Seton Hall and Hereford 2 weeks ago, we had our first game yesterday against Morristown. 12-3 victory for the Hermits. Great game. Great performance by Matt Vanneman, Aiden Peters in net. Nick Casano, outstanding game at the face-off X, won 100%, had 2 goals, had the whole Rowdies on the sideline going crazy. This Saturday we have our first home game against Lenape. As upcoming week, we start to head toward some of the northern teams we're going to be playing, including Rumson, Fairhaven, and Pingree.
And I see you in that starting lineup as well as your fellow sophomore friend Billy Hughes. So we're definitely expecting big things from our guys here at Hermits Broadcasting.
Absolutely.
Field, which is actually going to take us into our next sport, baseball. You know, this is the one that we cannot fail to talk about, as baseball has had some pretty big wins in the past, especially the one against Jackson Memorial. Brody McKenzie had a catch to save the game, and then a walk-off single to win the game. Big things from Brody, and I know baseball had a win yesterday at Cape May. And they've had some other good wins previously. So the baseball team's looking pretty good this season.
Peacock will step back into the box. And he ended last inning there as Oakcrest was able to get throw it at first. Peacock will get another chance. Swings at the first pitch. Peacock ahead in the count, 2-1. Count goes 3-1. Peacock letting to get the leadoff runner on for 2 straight innings for the Hermits. Balls winds, fires. Peacock rips it into right. That should be in between them. Peacock starts the... Ooh, bobbled it. Peacock hustles into second for with a single and advancing on an error. Looked like it was going to be a straightforward single, but great hustle there by Peacock. Not necessarily the fastest kid on the team, but got a good jump out of the box. Took advantage of the bobble in right field by Oakcrest.
Left fielder Kyle Neary.
This will bring up Kyle Neary, the junior who started on the South Jersey Championship team 2 years ago as a freshman. Neary takes the first pitch for a strike. Balls in the stretch. Turns to fire back to second, but no one really covering the bag. Just chasing Peacock back there. I don't think Peacock's going to steal here. He can probably forget about him and focus on Neary at the plate. He's got him ahead 1-0-1. A little low, but Neary takes it in for strike number 2. The Baltz is ahead 0-2. See how aggressive he gets here. Wants to make sure he doesn't put it in the dirt. As that pass ball in the first inning helped lead to the Hermits' first run after Sofran's single. So you want to make sure you keep it in front of the catcher aggressive here. Fires. Breaking ball. Catches the inside corner for a strikeout. Neary is retired. That's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Cole Fry.
Designated hitter Cole Fry.
Say Cole.
Cole Fry DHing today for pitcher CJ Fury. As Baltz delivers. Well, outside. Baltz delivers the second pitch of the at-bat. Fry swings, chops it towards third. Shortstop boots it. And the runners will hold at the corner. So that might be ahead. It was going to be a really tough play for the shortstop to get Fry at first once it got past the third baseman. But once he booted it, there was really no chance. It was almost an error that gave Peacock an opportunity to sprint home. But with one out, runners on the corners, decide to hold him, not risk it. Give Ragsdale a chance to knock him in. So we got runners at the corners, one out. Josiah Ragsdale comes to the plate. An opportunity again, just put this ball in play. I'm going to try and hold Fry on, but I don't know if he's really going to be running here like they did earlier. Ragsdale puts on the play on the right side of the infield. They're still holding Fry on pretty tight, although maybe this meeting at the mound will change that. There's a big gap between the first baseman and the second baseman, so Ragsdale just got to make contact, get a productive out, find a way to get Peacock home, give the Hermits another run to the total. They're going to see the COVID pitching conference is still going to be a little farther apart. But after the conference, still holding on. Fry pretty tight at first, only one out. Middle infielders double play depth. Let's look at the pitch. It's in for a strike. And we talked about that Hermit speed. I think if Ragsdale is still able to put the ball in play, he's quick enough to try and break up the double play. So Baltz again delivers. Ragsdale fouls it off. So Baltz is ahead. No balls and 2 strikes in the count. And in this scenario, he got near eye with a breaking ball. Caught the inside part of the plate. We'll see how he attacks the left-hander Ragsdale. Time called by Ragsdale. Again, 0-2 count. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Hermits lead 2-0. Baltz delivers. A little low, a little outside. Count goes to 1-2. We got a beautiful day here in Richland. Mid to low 60s, sunny. Baltz delivers again. Ragsdale fights it off, third second. They get the out at second. Not even close to first. So again, Ragsdale using that speed, hits the ball to short. Able to get the lead runner in the double play, but Peacock will come home to score. The Hermits lead 3-0 with 2 outs here in the second.
Second baseman Ryan Taylor.
That'll bring up Taylor again. Leadoff hitter for the Hermits. You get that infield single last at bat. See how he does here. Baltz is ready to deliver. Baltz fires over to first. Ragsdale back in plenty of time. Baltz fires in for a strike. Taylor, patient hitter. Took it to a full count, then fouled off 2 or 3 in his first at bat. Probably saw 8 or 9 pitches. So he should have Baltz's speed down. We'll see if he can't make anything out of it here. Ragsdale runs. Taylor fouls it off. A little hit and run there, but Taylor's now behind 0-2. Fires again, keep Ragsdale close. Again, 0-2 count for Taylor. Ragsdale at first, Hermits up 3-0. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Ragsdale runs again. Taylor fouls it off. Count stays 0-2. I mean, you can be a little aggressive on the base paths here with Ragsdale. Worst comes to worst, if you get caught stealing, you're set with your leadoff hitter starting the next inning again. So Ragsdale was running the last couple pitches. Taylor fouled them both off. We'll see what happens here. Fires, takes a ball high. We'll get a 1-2 count. Ragsdale with another good size lead off of first. Ball fires, takes it low, 2-2. Taylor takes another ball high. Again, Connolly trying to catch another Hermits runner, taking too big of a secondary lead off of first. This time not close. So it'll be a 3-2 count for Taylor with 2 outs. So Ragsdale will be running. Ragsdale takes off in the pitch. Taylor grounds it to the second base hole. Second baseman gathers it, fires to first, and gets the third out of the inning. So we will return to the Hermits pregame show as we head to the top of the third inning with the Hermits leading 3-0.
100% had 2.
Which is actually good things from.
Since you are on the golf team.
Yep. So, obviously I'm a member on the golf team. We've had a couple matches this season. We had one on Monday. It was a try match against EHT in Buna, and the Hermits went 2-0 in that match. Brendan Meager had the match low of 40, and some notables were Frankie Yarn and Paul Klavner, who both shot 41. Paul Klavner, a sophomore, is making a big appearance on the golf team this year. Love to see it from him. And yesterday, the Hermits had a match at the Brigantine Golf Links against Atlantic City. The Hermits won that. We don't have the full details on that match yet, but stay tuned. And this Saturday, April 24th, the Hermits will be at the Petty Invitational Tournament, at the Petty Invitational Tournament with a bunch of schools at Petty Golf Club.
Now on to volleyball. We had our first match against EHT this year. We had a hard-fought loss, losing 25-14 in the first round and 25-19 in the second round. Ryan Driscoll led the Hermits with 6 kills in that match.
Yeah, now on the track, our first match was now moved after a cancellation. First match will be on at 4 o'clock today versus Bridgeton, and it'll be at Bridgeton High School.
Vinny, we know you do know a little bit about track, so why don't you hit us with some of those?
Yeah, so the Bridgeton match happened last night. They had a very, very good match. It was a little windy for them, so the times are a little off, but some notable...
We are back here in the top of the third as CJ Costantini leads off for Oakcrest. Fury sits at 28 pitches, now 29 as he takes fires at a first pitch. Fury moving quickly. Ground ball to second. Taylor bobbles it. Can't get the runner at first.
Center fielder Julian Frank.
So Oakcrest gets the leadoff man, VNR. Let's try to mitigate the damage. I know the other day against Jackson Memorial, they got a couple runs off of a few errors. And we're trying to shore up that defense early in the season. As Fury gets him swinging for the first strike of the at-bat. Oakcrest is a team fairly conservative on their leads. I don't know if they'll be running too much on Fury today. As Fury keeps an eye on him over at first. Constantini's taken off as the pitch is fouled back. 1-2 count. Yeah, just as I said, they probably weren't going to be running on him too much. Constantini takes off. You're keeping Constantini close over there at first. And 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Here in the top of the third. Your delivers fouled off. Frank keeps the count at 1-2. Ground ball to Weingartner at short. Get the play at second. Fire to first, not in time at first. So look at the lead runner.
Shortstop Adrian Firpo.
Adrian Firpo steps into the box. Now 1 out with the runner at first. Fires. Kempo fouls it down the third baseline. I'm going to try and catch him, throw him behind him down at first, but he's able to scramble back. The count goes to 1-1. Firpo grounds at the third. They're going to try for 2 again. Throws it to Taylor at second. Wasn't going to beat him there at first, even with the pick. Or even if Vanesco was able to pick that. So, again, the Hermits get the lead runner. And there's 2 outs as Oakcrest changes their runner on first again.
Left fielder Andre Boyer.
So Andre Boyer will step into the box. Boyer was has the only Oakcrest hit of the game. He roped that one hop off the fence. If Firpo at first can get a decent job and he's able to do it again, that might score him with 2 outs.
Dropped your pen.
All right, so we are back. A discussion with the Hermits bench and the home plate umpire. We have a empty count, 2 outs. 2 outs here in the top of the third.
I'm actually going to call the other chapter.
Fury fires in. Strike one, gets ahead in the count. Again, Fury's ahead in the count. 1-0.
What did he say?
Count evens at 1. Fury was able to get to second. Oh, Hermits throw it away, not able to field the throw to second. Now Firpo's on third. And so we went with an 0-1 count with a runner at first, now 1-1 with a runner at third. Fury's going to see if he can't work his way out of it. Count goes to 2-1. Fury fires. Ground ball to short. Weingartner fields. Throws to first. And it goes to the fence. Vanesco scoops it. Tries to get him at second. Hermit's throwing the ball around a little bit right now. And we'll see how they rule it. But now throwing to first. Is able to advance to second. Oakcrest now cuts the lead to 3-1.
Designated hitter, Gavin Healy.
As Healy steps to the plate. Healy rips it through center. Oakcrest is going to send him home. McKenzie comes up firing, play at the plate. He is safe. Oakcrest cuts it to a 3-2 lead. As Healy is into second with the RBI single and advances on the throw. Again, still 2 outs. Runner in scoring position. Hermit's a couple defensive miscues in the inning has led to some Oakcrest runs. He fires for ball 1. He's able to catch the inside corner. We've evened the count at 1-1. Here he delivers. Goes it right by him. Count is now 1-2. Oakcrest with 2 runs in this inning already. Fury ahead in the count. See if we can't get out of this inning without giving up anything further. As he delivers. Grounds it right back to Taylor at second. Taylor fields, fires, and that'll be the inning. Oakcrest gets 2 in the inning. Cuts the Hermits lead to 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the third.
You know a little bit about track
in that match.
This match with Bridgeton.
A little bit about track.
Performances were Dave Kenny having a 202-800. He's getting close to that 800 record for the school. He was 0.08 seconds off of it last time, so that's going to be something to watch out for as the season goes on. And Nick Galinas ran a sub-5 mile yesterday.
And I just want to bring things back to the baseball team because obviously that's one of the more popular spring sports. Obviously, baseball's got a game tonight against Oakcrest at home. And you gotta give them a round of applause as they've just had a great season so far. Whether they shut out Pleasantville 24-0, and just some of their players, not only Brody McKenzie, but players like Ryan Taylor, Ryan Weingartner, making some big appearances in their junior season. Catcher Austin Sofran and pitcher Jackson Vanesco. All of these players, they're definitely keys in this Hermits lineup, and we love watching them play. So stay tuned to the Hermits Broadcasting Channel for all the baseball games of the season.
Yeah, I just want to point out one last thing as we're wrapping up some of these spring sports. Congratulations to all these players getting back on the field. It's a great sight to see. Obviously, everybody had off last spring due to COVID. All sports so far have been off to a good start, and we hope to continue that here.
Whether it's tennis for Vinny, golf for me, or lax for you, we're all just happy to be out in the field. And we thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your support of the Hermits Broadcasting Club and the channel. So I think that's about going to wrap it up for us today. Once again, I'm Andreas LaRosa, alongside Ryan Marengo and Vinny Paulsina. And we thank you for watching this edition of the Hermits Pregame Live, brought to you by NMR Events. Signing off from LaRosa Field, let's send it over to the booth.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class.
So we head to the bottom of the third. Austin Sofran will lead it off for the Hermits. They lead 3-2. And a couple errors in the last inning. Got the Falcons back into it. Let's see if they can't get it there. He bloops one out to center field, and Sofran will start us off with a hit here in the bottom of the third.
Shortstop Ryan Weingartner. The courtesy runner for catcher Austin Sofran is number 10, Bryce Oliver.
So Bryce Oliver back on the base path, says he's the courtesy runner for Sofran. Again, in high school ball, you'll get a courtesy runner for the pitcher and the catcher. So Weingartner steps to the plate, runner on first. Alts fires over, keep Oliver close. And Connolly was able to throw out Oliver in the first inning. Let's see if the Hermits try and get aggressive here or not. Weingartner grounds at the third through the hole. Oliver will hold at second. Good hard ground ball in the hole in between third baseman and shortstop. Gets Weingartner his first hit of the day.
Center fielder Brody McKenzie.
So the Hermits have runners on first and second, but no outs. McKenzie steps to the plate. Ball fires in. Brody rips it out the left. Looks like the left fielder's under it. Hermits hold at second and first. Kenzie hit it hard, just right at the left fielder. So that'll bring Vanesco up to the plate. And Vanesco had that RBI single last at bat. Wine fires in there for strike one. Vasco leaves that one outside, evens the count at 1-1. Esco puts a drive into that one again, right at the right fielder. Starts in, then has to track back. Hermits don't read it right. They thought it might have gotten in the gap. We're over his head, so they don't advance. Allowed out. It's now 2 outs in the inning. Hermits remain on first and second.
Third baseman Jack Peacock.
They'll bring Peacock to the plate. Peacock grounds it foul. Counts 0-1. Takes the next pitch low. Even the count at 1. Fires in low. Peacock's ahead in the count, 2-1. And Kyle Near-Eye on deck for the Hermits. Fires. Peacock drives it right to the second baseman. He'll throw over to first. And that'll do it for the Hermits here in the bottom of the third. No runs. This game will remain 3-2 as we head to the top of the fourth.
For the Hermits in the third, no runs on 2 hits.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us. Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created
We're back here in the top of the fourth. Matt Vega will lead it off for the Hermits as he fouls the first pitch back. And Vega will line that one over short in the center. And the leadoff single. Fury up to 49 pitches so far.
First baseman Tyler Monzo.
Squares the bunt, offers at it, does not get it, so the count is 0-1. See if Oakcrest decides to keep the bunt on here. And only down one, lefty-lefty matchup. Speed on the base paths, they might be trying to sacrifice him over again. As Fury keeps the runner close at first. There's the offers at the bunt again. He thought he pulled it back, but we are no 2 count. Fury delivers the 0-2 pitch, strikes him out. Now 1 out here in the top of the 4th. As Conley steps to the plate. Fury gets ahead in the count, 0-1. Only hit the dribble to first. Minesco fields it, flips it to Fury, and they get the out there at first. So 2 down here in the 4th. A little hairy there for a second as both Vinesco and Fury were charging the ball. But Vinesco was able to field it, flip it to Fury, and Fury is able to just barely beat out Conley to first to make it 2 down. But it does advance the runner to second. Fury delivers, fouled off. Then we have Constantini to bat for the Falcons. He fires, grounded on the third base line, fair ball. Oakcrest will tie this game. Ooh, close play at second as Constantini slides in, aggressive there on the bait pass for the double, so he just rips one down the line over the bag for a double. As Frank steps to the plate, see if he can't give the Falcons their first lead of the game. Fires, Frank out in front. A little outside, 1-1. Good pitch there by Fury to get ahead, 1-2. And Fury strikes out the side, so Hermits will give up the lead here as we are tied at 3, but they will see if they can't take it right back here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at.
So leading off here in the bottom of the fourth for the Hermits is left fielder Kyle Neary. Neary swinging at strike one. Takes one off the back, but might just be what the Hermits need as they get the leadoff man on.
Designated hitter Cole Fry.
So Cole Fry will step into the box. Neary's got a little bit of speed on him at first, but you wonder if they'll send him if they prefer to leave that the hole open by the first baseman holding Neary on for the left-handed Fry. Fry started to square the bunt, but he pulls back when the pitch is high. Catcher Connell drops it for a second as Neary thought about going, but we just have a 1-0 count. Fry pops it foul out of play behind home plate. Evens the count at 1-1. Ooh, Fry offers at the pitch. Can't get the bunt down. Now a 1-2 count. As Baltz checks from Neary back to first base, gets back easily, wasn't taking too big of a lead there. Counts 1-2. Neary runs. Fry puts it in play. Dribbler to the second baseman. Ooh, they throw it over his head, and Neary will be in the third. Fry stays at first. And nobody out. Play for the chopper right over the pitcher's head, so he was always going to be safe. You wonder if he was going to head to third being aggressive anyway as they tried to throw him out, but Oakcrest throws the ball wide, but it bounced pretty quickly back to the first baseman, so he was able to recover in time to hold Fry at first and Neary at third.
Ladies and gentlemen, pinch running for Cole Fry. Number 21, Mason Dorsey.
So Mason Dorsey enters the game, pinch running for Cole Fry. Getting nobody out, runners on the corners. Josiah Ragsdale heads to the plate for the Hermits. So Oakcrest leaves the middle of the infield about double play depth. Even the corner infielders aren't playing too far in. as Ragsdale takes the first ball. So, I mean, I guess they're willing to give up the 2 outs for the 1 run if you're hit a grounder up the middle. So hopefully Ragsdale will be able to put it in play. Fires, takes ball 2 up high. Baltz bounces that one in there. We have a 3-0 count. Have to figure Ragsdale will be taken here. Got the leadoff hitter on deck. No outs, runners on the corners. Baltz having a little trouble locating in this bat as he delivers. Out wide. Ragsdale takes the 4-pitch walk. So we have the bases loaded and nobody out for the Hermits. Ryan Taylor comes up to the plate. So Oakcrest meets Baltz at the mound. Didn't look like they had anybody up in the pen. Didn't quite see earlier, but as of right now, they're leaving him in.
Do some damage, 6.
Oakcrest going with their defensive strategy here with their infield. Again, that COVID meeting at the mound where they're all a little farther apart. Again, it looks like the Oakcrest will leave their infielders a double play depth. Corner infielders on the grass. So anything up the middle, they'll take the 2 outs for the run, it seems like. As he delivers to Taylor. Taylor fouls the first pitch off. So we'll see if Taylor can't put it in play. Again, got a lot of speed. Ropes it down the line. That's a fair ball. At least 1 run will score. Here comes Ragsdale for 2. I'll tell you what, Taylor probably could have had a triple if no one was in front of him on the base paths, but he's kind of held there at second, so we got an RBI double by Taylor. Gives the Hermits a 5-3 lead.
Catcher Austin Selfrid.
Again, still nobody out. Already 2 runs there in the inning by the RBI double by Taylor. Baltz delivers in there for a strike. So Fran calls time. Fires inside. Counts 1-1. This pitch is in there for a strike. Baltz gets ahead in the count. 1-2. Bottom of the 4th, Baltz got 72 pitches so far. We have time as Baltz tucks his shirt back in. And 1 and 2 counts, Sofran. Nobody out. Runners on second and third. Baltz delivers. Inside. 2 and 2. That one's outside. We got a full count. As Baltz delivers into the ground, bases loaded. Sofran works the walk. Up comes the Hermits' number 3 hitter, Ryan Weingartner. Again, Purdue commit. So nobody out, bases loaded. Hermits already got 2 across the plate this inning. See if they can't do some real damage here. Try and put some distance in between them and the Falcons as it delivers. Ball high. As Conley will head out the ball to try and calm him down a little bit after 5 straight balls. And it looks like it'll be all Baltz's inning. I mean, no outs, bases loaded, nobody up in the pen unless they their next pitcher plans to come on and in from another position in the field. This ball's ready and delivers. Again, that's high too. Counts 2-0. Delivers another ball. Another 3-0 count here for the Hermits. And Weingartner's the Hermits' best hitter. You wonder if Coach Bylone's considering giving him a green light, but Oakcrest has not thrown a strike lately, so figure he'll be taken here. There's ball 4. So Oakcrest will walk in a run. Hermits now lead 6-3. As Brody McKenzie steps to the plate.
Center fielder Brody McKenzie.
Now you see some action in the Oakcrest bullpen. There's another ball. Fires. Ball 2. Another 3-0 count. Baltz is pitching well coming into this inning, but 82 pitches. I don't know if it's fatigue or what, but he's lost command of his fastball here. He delivers. Here's a strike. It is a 3-1 count on McKenzie. Still nobody out. McKenzie chasing there. We have a full count, 3-2. McKenzie ground at the third. That is a fair ball. Ooh. Foul ball. Foul ball. Chopped it down the line, so it's still a full count. So McKenzie. Sorry for that interruption. I said we're on a mobile hotspot out here. The internet is not always the greatest, but in that short little break, the Hermits were able to walk in another run as Peacock comes to the plate. That one inside counts 3-0. Eric delivers. Gets the inside corner. Counts now 3-1. Oakcrest pitcher's been a little wild this inning. I'm sure Peacock will look for anything to drive. If it's close, catches the inside corner. Nice pitch there by Garrett. Good catch to Black. We have a full count.
Left fielder Kyle Neary.
After Peacock strikes out, we have one down. I'm sorry, after Peacock walks, we have no outs, as I was reconfiguring the Wi-Fi there. So Hermits get another run as Neary puts it into play. At least a couple. Oh, no, they hold him at hold Vanesco at third, so it'll just be an RBI single. So apologize for the confusion there, but the Hermits now lead 10-3. We should be good. The internet through the rest of this game. After a Peacock walk, Neary single, the Hermits still lead 10-3. Still nobody out. As Cole Fry comes to plate, takes the first pitch for a ball. Cole Fry flares it into left. Looks like he'll be tagging. Makes the catch. Throw home. No runner. That is the first out of the inning. And sorry for another internet interruption, but didn't miss much. Weingardner is in a 1-2 count. Still 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Weingardner hits it to center. Center fielder backtracking, should be under it. And that'll be the inning. So Hermits score 10 in the bottom of the fourth. Put themselves in a good spot for the 10-run rule. We'll see if they can't get the final 3 outs of the game without surrendering a run when we return. We head to the top of the fifth. Hermits lead 13-3.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business.
And welcome back here in the top of the fifth. Again, the Hermits in that 10-run Mercy Rule territory. Just have to get through this inning without giving up a run as the Hermits make a pitching change. Bruce Wadiak enters the game as his first pitch is a ball. Fouled off, evens the count at 1-1. Wadiak fires that in there for strike two. Counts 1-2. Wadiak delivers. Popped up. Won't quite make it out of the infield as Weingartner camps under it. Puts it away for out number one.
Left fielder Andre Boyer.
The first pitch is outside. Wadiak delivers again. Ball two. Area grounds at the second. Taylor charges, flips over to first for out number two.
Designated hitter Gavin Healy.
Gavin Healy steps to the plate, and the Hermits 1 out away from finishing this one a few innings early. Haley fouls it away down the right field line. Wadiak does a good job getting ahead in the count. Wadiak just misses a little high and inside. Counts 1-1. As it fouls it off, be just out of play down the right field line. Wadiak now has them at a 1-2 count. Wadiak tries to get him chasing a little low, evens the count at 2-2. Ump calls time to clean the plate. Wadiak has a 2-2 count on him. Fires, fouled off. Haley just able to get a piece of that. Count stays at 2-2. And it fires ripped into left. That ball's going. Near high makes the play and left. Off the bat, that looked like a gapper, if not more. But a great play by Neary to track it down. And that will finish the game. Hermits able to get a 10-run rule through 4.5 innings, and they will win it by a score of 13-3. Thank you for joining us in today's broadcast of the baseball team as they took on Oakcrest. And we will be next back in action with the Hermits Broadcasting Club tomorrow at 10 a.m. as Hermits Lacrosse takes on Lenape in a matchup 2 of the top 10 teams in the state.